Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to Cooking with Paula. We are super excited with today's recipe. We're going to make a fettuccine Alfredo with asparagus. How are you, Rosanna? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm hungry. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome again, as every Monday, to Genesis 360, Cooking with Paula. I'm so excited to see you again, Paulita.
Thank you so much. And let's start cooking, guys.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Paula Zavala.
Hey, everyone. Welcome again. Okay, are you, Rosanna, one of those people that you love going to an Italian restaurant and you love to order fettuccine Alfredo because it's so good and it sounds super gourmet and very difficult to make?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to give you guys, we're going to make this today so you're going to realize how simple it is and how delicious this fettuccine Alfredo is. How are you, Rosanita, today? Are you hungry? Are you ready?
I'm so hungry. I'm really, really hungry. Seriously, I am. And you know what, Paula? This is a funny story about my fettuccine Alfredo sauce and fettuccine carbonara. You know why? Because I was doing both at the same, exactly the same ingredients, exactly the same recipe, like, I don't know, like milk or onion chop or whatever, one recipe that I made. But I use both recipes for the same sauce. And now I realize that both of them are completely different.
They are. They are very different, but they are
Don't
equally
kill
easy
me.
to make.
Don't
No,
kill
no,
me.
no, no. No, that's totally fine. But anyway, let's start cooking because we are all super ready. All right, everybody. So these are the ingredients for our fettuccine Alfredo with asparagus.
Mm.
We need 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 garlic clove chopped, 1.5 cups of heavy cream, 1 large egg yolk, 1 pound of fettuccine, 1 cup of shredded Parmigiano Reggiano, and a cup of fresh asparagus. All right, everyone, so let's start cooking. I love to use green asparagus because they are in season right now. They are, I think it's the only time of the year that they are more affordable and they are so good. I find that they have such an elegant flavor and they are just very elegant, don't you think, Rosanna?
They are. They are. Not only elegant, it's so delicious. Those are one of my favorite. But you know what? I was wondering, I saw it at the supermarket like a white asparagus and the green
Yes.
one. So what is the difference? Because I never, like, I don't know, I've never tried the white ones and
Yes.
always tried the green. So what is the
Exactly.
difference? The
Yeah,
flavor?
yeah, yeah. So the difference is, so the green asparagus are green. You know why? Because they get the sunlight. They get the light. So when a vegetable gets light, everything is green. Whatever grows in the earth is green because of because of the sun.
Okay.
So when a plant gets the sun, it gets green because of the chlorophyll. But if we wouldn't get the sun, so everything will be white. Do you know that? All the vegetables would be white. So the white asparagus is exactly the same plant. It's just that it's been covered and it doesn't, the poor little thing does not have met the light or the sun. So they grow in the dark. There's no sun, there's no light. And the flavor is quite similar, but it's just the white ones are more delicate. And I
Mm-hmm.
would say the green ones are more grassy. They have
Mm.
more fiber and they are a little bit more like grassy kind of thing, which is amazing too. But
Mm.
isn't it interesting? But I
Yes.
wanted just to show you these beautiful asparagus are thick. So sometimes at the store you can find them really thin and you can find them really thick. It's totally up to you. There's people that they love them really thick. When you go to a restaurant, a steakhouse, you want to, like, I don't know, it's just nice to have thick asparagus with your steak and your mashed potatoes. But you can also, the thin ones are really as well, they are super yummy. So I just really quickly, so when you buy these asparagus that are thick, they have a lot of fiber. It's exactly just mostly at the end of the vegetable. So there's two things we have to do. So the first one is we have to trim the asparagus. So I'm just gonna trim that. How do I know where to go? Should I trim here? Should I trim here? Should I do it here? So the answer is very simple. You get one asparagus, only one, all right? And then you just let it, just break it with your hand. Exactly where it naturally breaks, that's exactly where it's tender. So you put the asparagus next to the rest of them, and then you just use this as a measurement, and then you just cut all of them the same.
That's so nice. Guys, do you see that? I'm so impressed. Look, oh, so good idea. I never tried that before.
Exactly. Now, asparagus can go bad, and when they go bad, they have a terrible flavor. Don't buy them anymore at the store, right? How do we know they are fresh? It's very simple to know. When they get bad, the tip of the asparagus is the very first thing that it gets moist and it gets wet and it smells really bad. So the first thing is you have to check the ends, the tip of the asparagus. If they are nice and dry and firm, this is perfect. So this is another thing that you can tell is when the asparagus is kind of sad and it goes down. That's it, guys. It's too late. Okay. Now the asparagus now are beautiful, and these ones because they are really thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just with a peeler. I'm going to go around and I'm going to peel them. Only the end of it, not the whole thing, but just like the end, because this is very hard. So there's a lot of fiber in here, and then I just do the same with each of any one, and peel the asparagus only if they are thick. The thin ones, don't even worry about. Don't waste your time. You don't have to peel them.
Paula.
Yes.
Is that because it's longer to be cooked? That's the reason you are putting thinner than...
No, we're peeling them because you want them to have less fiber. You don't want to be chewing for half an hour. It's a little bit uncomfortable just to find a really chewy asparagus. So it's just that. So when you bite on them, they are tender and beautiful and you taste the flavor without being a lot of chewing, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to slice my asparagus like this way. I'm going to slice them on a bias. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to go on a diagonal. Look at this. Just really thin on a diagonal. So this looks, we're going to make our asparagus to look really pretty. You see?
They are.
Thin and pretty. Okay, so I have my pan. This is getting hot. I'm just going to add a little bit of butter. We're going to add a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil.
1 and 2.
Exactly. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil just for now. It doesn't matter, guys. It's not that important. Relax. Okay. Perfect. So I'm melting my butter. You know that when you add butter and olive oil together, there's a chemical reaction that happens. So the butter doesn't get burned as fast. So that's it, right? So I'm just going to quickly add my asparagus. I'm going to quickly chop them. Go, go, go. And I am going to saute the asparagus just a little bit. Because I want them to be a little bit of the crispy side. You don't want to have soggy, super soft, overcooked asparagus.
I know. So you're not putting any salt and pepper or garlic in this moment? Like
it's not important. And you know what? I might add a little bit of salt right now. But they're going to be inside with the sauce all mixed together. And I'm going to make sure that I season the sauce really well. So it's not that important, again, if you add salt or no. Here. All right. Me too. I think asparagus is one of my favorite vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love them. All right. That's it. So we're just going to saute the asparagus a little bit.
For how long, Paula?
Just for a couple of minutes. That's it. And yes, I'm going to add a little bit of salt for sure. I'm going to have a plate here ready on the side. High temperature. You don't want to simmer them. You do not want to simmer. You want to just aggressively, you want to saute the asparagus. So you want heat.
Good.
You want some heat. All right.
Kind of hot. The temperature.
Amazing. Now, here in the back, I have my pot of water, which is already super hot. Pasta. How do we cook pasta? We only put water and salt. We do not put a piece of onion, do not put olive oil, don't do like my mom used to do. Okay, she used to make kind of like a broth and then cook the pasta in there. And then after she would rinse it. Absolutely no.
Paula, how about the people that it broke the pasta in two pieces, like literally this way?
Yes.
How about that? Is that allowed to do it?
Yeah, you know what? Absolutely. Yes, you can do it. Especially I was doing that when I had a baby, like my kids were young and they were harder just to have the long pieces. But any Italian person will say, or any Italian chef will be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Absolutely no. So I don't really think we need to do it. It's just more for kids, right? Like you don't want to have those long pieces, but I wouldn't do it. My mom used to do that too.
It's
not necessary.
Too.
It's really not necessary.
I hate that.
Exactly. So my water is boiling or almost boiling. I can see. So we're gonna add our pasta in here. When you add the pasta, the dry pasta into the boiling water, guys, first of all, make sure that you have a lot of water so they can really be cooked in a lot of water. Pasta loves water, and you always have to stir once or twice as soon as you add the pasta to make sure that you don't have one big chunk of big pasta piece, right? All right. My asparagus.
Try to separate them.
Exactly. My asparagus are getting ready. I just want to have a little bit of color here with them. I just would love to see a little bit of caramelization. What is caramelization? Is when you want to see some sear, some brown caramel color in your food.
There you go.
All right. So again,
and how that smell? How does it smell right now?
Yeah, no, we need just a few more minutes. But here, I can see a little bit of color here. But at the same time, I'm being careful, like I said, not to overcook my asparagus. Can you see this? I see a little bit of color in here. It's just a little bit of color, because color is flavor. All right.
And the texture, right? The texture.
Yeah, you want them to be crispy, like crunchy.
Crunchy.
Yes. You don't want them soggy and completely overcooked. There's no way. No way. Yes. Yeah. Asparagus is one of those vegetables that you don't have to boil first, blanch first, and then saute them. No way. You go from raw to the pan. That's it.
Yeah, directly.
Right? Yes. So I'm just going to give it a little try. Just make sure, see how crispy they are. Amazing, guys.
I'm waiting for the garlic part. That's my favorite.
I know. Not yet. We're going to put the garlic in the sauce. We're going to see. There's nothing like a fresh, delicious asparagus. Oh my God, it's so good. I know. It's beautiful and delicate flavor. All right, that's it. So they are still crispy. They have a lot of flavor. I kind of like walk them off. I'm like, yay, wake up. So in the same pan, of course, there's a lot of flavor in here. We're gonna add a little bit more butter right here. We're gonna add again some olive oil. Another 1 and 2. Perfect. And then we're gonna add our garlic. Delicious. To me, garlic, when I smell garlic, is like, cheers. That's it.
Mamma mia.
I'm happy. Yeah. I'm going to lower the temperature a little bit. I don't want to burn my garlic.
Yeah. Too fast. It burns very fast.
It burns really fast. Over here, I have 1 egg. But I am only going to use the egg yolk. That's going to give it flavor and texture to my sauce. Right? So what I'm going to do here in my heavy cream, I'm just going to crack the egg. And I'm going to save the egg white for an egg tomorrow morning for our breakfast. I'm not going to throw it. So just this. And I'm going to add my egg yolk here with my cream, heavy cream.
Okay.
And that's going to, I'm going to stir, whisk, whisk, whisk.
Paula, have you
Yes.
tried to make that sauce without the heavy cream? I mean, the people that cannot tolerate the milk,
Yeah.
I forgot the name,
Lactose.
the
Yeah.
lactose. Yes, the lactose. Have you tried to make that sauce with a different? Did any of your client ask you
Yeah.
what can they use instead?
Yes. Well, this is really funny, but the Alfredo sauce is lactose based.
I
You need
know.
to use some kind of lactose, so it's kind of hard to make a sauce, a creamy sauce with an other kind of milk.
I know.
It's kind of hard. Even if you try to use flour and stuff, I'm not gonna say no. I'm sure there's people, some of you guys have tried, and I totally get it. But it's one of those recipes that you need lactose. You need the cream. The milk will never be the same.
Yeah.
If you use milk, then you need flour to thicken the milk. So you can do that. Maybe some people do that. I am not really a fan of cream and milk with my pastas. I rather use, milk and butter and flour. No, thank you. I rather use cream and garlic.
Well,
All right,
that was me, guys. So don't do it. I mean, it's just because I can tolerate the lactose. So when I made that sauce, obviously I was doing it in a wrong way, but that's the only way that I can eat it, right, without consequence.
Yeah, I know. I understand. So now we're gonna, before my garlic gets burned, you don't want a garlic to get burned, so I'm just gonna add the cream. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I'm already hungry.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Now we're gonna mix. We're gonna add some salt.
Not onions on this sauce, Paula?
No, we're not gonna add onions. No onions. So my cream is already kind of, it's thicker than milk, but it's not that thick. But my cheese is gonna help me thicken my sauce. And also the starch from the pasta is gonna help me, and the pasta is going to absorb the cream, and it's gonna get delicious.
I know, that's my favorite part too. Garlic and Parmesan cheese.
Isn't it? I know, it's amazing.
I know.
When we cook with cream or milk or any lactose, we should never boil it. We always want to be simmering the sauce, always simmering. So simmering is the point below the boiling point. So when I add my cream in here in my sauce, I have it in low temperature because I don't want this to be boiling crazy. Okay? All right. So my sauce, it has the garlic, garlic, olive oil, a little bit of butter, my cream.
That was my fault because I mentioned the onion, so that was my fault,
exactly.
guys. It's because I was making the sauce completely wrong.
Exactly, Rosanna. And then we're gonna add our Parmigiano cheese. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna leave a little bit here to decorate on top. So we are gonna add our cheese. I'm gonna find that my sauce is now a little bit thick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some of this water, because the pasta where we cook the water where we cook the pasta with has a lot of flavor, and it has some of the starch from the pasta. So use it. Don't waste it.
Good.
Okay.
And how about Paulita?
Yes.
So now you have to rectify the flavor, like if it's too salty or...
Yes, absolutely.
Right? Because...
I have to check. Yeah, because the cheese is salty and I added some salt. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm just melting my cheese.
I want to try that.
I know. I love the consistency of the sauce. I like the consistency. Now we're going to try. Before I add my pasta, we're just going to try. Guys, this is so good. I'm going to add maybe even a little bit more salt. So when you make a pasta sauce, you have to make sure that the pasta is just a little bit on the salty side. So when you mix it with the pasta, it's just perfect.
Good.
So a little bit of salt.
And for how long you put the sauce to be ready?
So the sauce right now is just ready. My cheese has melted pretty much. So now my sauce is ready for the pasta. So we're gonna make sure that pasta is cooked. Look at this. So how do I know? You have to try it, guys. You have to bring a piece of the pasta, cut it in half, and then I like to see the center. If you see a white lane or dots, like really thick, and that means it's not ready. You need to try it.
Or throw it to the wall.
No, don't throw it to the wall like my mom. My mom used to throw it in the wall. Actually, if I do it, it will stick.
Oh my God.
It didn't, but it's ready. So do not do what my mom used to do, okay? All right, so now my pasta is al dente, which I love. Look at this. We're gonna add our pasta. So why do we have to eat the pasta al dente? It's very important. Al dente means that it's cooked, but it's a little bit on the hard side. When we eat pasta al dente, we are eating carbs. So after an exercise, so if you're gonna run a marathon, you need to have extra carbs. Absolutely yes. But if we leave the pasta overcooked, then we're not eating carbs, we're eating sugar. Because our body see the overcooked pasta as flour, and flour is equals to sugar, right? So it's important not only because of the flavor, but it's better if the pasta is al dente. All right, so we're gonna add.
Oh my God, that's the best part, guys.
Look at this. Our pasta into our delicious, creamy Alfredo sauce. We're not gonna waste any pasta in the pot. Delicious. Look at that. We're just gonna mix it. So my pasta is going to absorb the sauce. Look at this. Now it looks, the sauce looks a little bit on the runny side, but don't, just give it a minute. And you're gonna see how my pasta is gonna thicken my sauce. We're gonna add our asparagus.
Paulita, did you turn off the stove, or is it still, did you turn off the stove?
No, it's still on. So it's still on, but it's just in the low heat.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything is cooked. That's it. You're just mixing everything. I'm still thickening my sauce with my pasta and some temperature. Look how pretty this looks.
It is. It is.
And I just love that. You can make a delicious pasta in 15 minutes. It's just so easy to make. And you have a delicious dish, easy. And I always say, a few ingredients but really good ones, right? So get a real Reggiano cheese. I know it's expensive, but I see it as an investment. You buy a big piece. I know you spend at the moment, but it lasts months, guys.
Yeah.
There's so many things that you can do with the cheese, and then that's gonna take your dish to another level. It will never be the same if you use a cheap cheese, a cheap pasta. So a few ingredients were really good ones. And how about, Rosanna, I think let's go to a break. Let's have a break. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you how to plate our fettuccine Alfredo with asparagus.
Of course. Let's do it.
Welcome to Conceptos Group of Companies. We have over 30 years of successful experience in the industrial, pharmaceutical, and food construction area. Check our website, conceptos.ca, or contact us at 647-809-6218. Conceptos Group of Companies, building your dreams. We are La Grota on Main and contributing to the policies implemented by the province of Ontario in this situation that should you need us all, we will only be receiving delivery orders through our email, lagrotaonmain@gmail.com, or by our telephone 647-328-0208. With our recognized quality and excellent service, we continue to deliver as always our exquisite menu at La Grota on Main. A delight on the palate. La Grota on Main Restaurant, Unionville, Markham.
everybody. Welcome back. And we are super hungry. I wish you guys could smell the kitchen. Smells like garlic, asparagus, pasta, cheese. Oh my God, this kitchen smells amazing. All right, so our Alfredo pasta is ready. Our sauce has thickened a little bit. My asparagus are delicious. I already tried the sauce, it's amazing. And now let's plate. So how do we plate? I'm just gonna put the pasta. All right, before I plate, in 1970s, the chefs would plate like this, like a triangle, the starch, the vegetables, and the protein. That was 1970s, not anymore. These days, we plate from the center and we just go higher, okay?
Fun facts.
Exactly. So we're just gonna take the pasta, we're gonna get some of the pasta, we put it right at the center, we twist our tongues, we twist them so it looks pretty. We're gonna get a bit more because I want a huge plate.
Because I'm hungry.
People are hungry. All right. Look at this. So of course, I'm just gonna put a few more asparagus in the center, so everybody knows what they're what vegetable this is. Yummy, yummy. Look at this, guys. And then, of course, a little bit of Parmigiano cheese on top, or a lot, not a little bit, a lot.
A lot. That's what I'm gonna say. Please, for me, double Parmesan cheese.
Look at this delicious pasta. Fettuccine Alfredo with asparagus. Guys, it's my job. I would not try it in front of you guys, but I need to know how. I just need to know how this tastes like. Let's see.
I don't want to see it. Oh, come on, Paula. Let me in. Coronavirus, please.
It's amazing.
Oh, so
fresh,
good.
spring, summer. Has enough salt, enough cheese. The sauce is creamy, but it's not too creamy. Amazing. So you can make this fettuccine in 15, 20 minutes tops. You have an amazing dinner. Maybe you can put a salad on the side just by itself. And of course, you need a glass of wine, red wine, right?
That was my question.
And that's it. And that's it. You can do it at home. It's delicious.
You read my mind. Seriously, I say, white, rosé, red wine. Which one should I choose? Which one?
It's really funny about wines, Rosanna, now that you say that, because the same, in 1970s, if you had a piece of steak, you really needed to have a red wine. But these days, there's no limit. You like red wine with your pasta, go ahead. You like red wine with a seafood dish, go ahead. Do you like white wine with a pasta and a steak? Amazing.
Just enjoy it.
Exactly. However you like. However you like is totally fine. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being with us another week. Rosanita, thank you so much. We always have fun together. And please subscribe, share this show, and just like it. And everybody have an amazing week. And we will see you next week in Cocinando with Paula, Cooking with Paula.
Thank you, Paulita. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.